Good morning, Meredith Kirkman here, one of your VDL hosts. And as you can see, I'm currently at Dobson Ice Arena, just catching the end of the Vail Yeti Hockey practice. And we're going to be talking to some of the players later on in the show. Ken's up in Beaver Creek. He's got some great interviews. We got the information on the upcoming snowstorm. This is the show you want to watch in the next hour, so stay tuned. Vail Daily Live starts right now.
Hi, I'm Trisha Swenson.
I'm Brazzo.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ken Hovey.
I'm Meredith Kirkman.
I'm Ty Diaz.
I'm Charlie Kennedy.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Live.
We are VDL.
VDL. We are VDL.
We are VDL, and we are happy that you've joined us this morning. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from our studios here in Eaglevale. As you saw, we had Meredith Kirkman over in Vail, over at the Yeti Hockey practice at Dobson Arena. Ken Hovey is standing by. He's getting ready to do some cooking with Sammy Shipman up at Alpine and Antlers up in Beaver Creek, and we'll be with you for the next hour or so, 7:30 to 8:30 every single day. And don't forget, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you can always chat with us, ask us a few questions. And just as of this last weekend, we are now on Outside Television. That is Comcast cable number 17 here in the Vail Valley. So a couple different ways for you to watch us. And of course, if you can't always watch us live, you can watch us on demand. We're on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're also a podcast on Spotify. So we'd love to connect with you and really help you plan your day. Consider us your concierge here in the Vail Valley. But looking at what's going on right now, let's give a quick look at the weather, because we do have some weather coming on through, a chance of a shower. And not probably as big as what we've seen, but this weather brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne, the elevated savings. If you need to do some holiday shopping, either for some holiday parties or just something fun to wear throughout the holidays, you can do so. Or you can always go get your Christmas presents there as well. But here, let's take a look at what's happening with our weather today. Temperature is very mild, 27 already today, but the real feel with that feels like 18. Probably the humidity level up a little bit with the temperature feeling more like 18. And then our high today is similar to yesterday, 44. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds as the cloud cover starts to move in. And then overnight, we'll have our temperatures drop back down into the 20s. Now for your Wednesday, snow showers likely, mainly before 2 p.m. Then patchy, kind of blowing snow. And then we'll see that wind pick up maybe 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusts as high as 45, which could be a little difficult for driving, especially over those high mountain passes. So the chance of precipitation, 80, 90 to 100%, but new snow accumulation, maybe 3 to 4 inches possible in this. And then Wednesday night, we'll see more snow continuing. So that's the look at what we've got going on with snow. Not as big of a storm, like I mentioned, as what we saw last week. That dropped about a foot or more on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains over about a 2-day period. But hey, we'll take any snow that we can get. And temperatures being low enough, we want those temperatures, especially the overnight temperatures, to be low enough for us to be able to blow snow. But I want to thank Outlets at Silverthorne for that weather. And let's check in with our remote hosts now and see who's ready. We got Ken. Ken is standing by at Alpine and Antlers.
Trisha, I lost the audio from you there for just a moment. Can you hear me? You just give
Yes.
me a nod. Perfect.
Yep.
Oh, great. I lost you there for a second. I got the chef. Sammy
Yes.
is here, and we are making goat cheese. We're going to talk about that in a moment. I wanted to show viewers. Good morning, by the way.
Good morning,
It's
Sammy.
going to be cooking breakfast for it. Or,
I love
they're
it.
making breakfast, but some goat cheese today. And we have some surprises. But real quick, wanted to show you what Beaver Creek looks like this morning. Took the escalator up, grabbed this footage about 15 minutes ago for any of our viewers out there that are curious how Beaver Creek's looking. It's going to change over the next day as we're expected to have some snow showers. But look at that, Trisha, how beautiful all the way up. And the fire pit's going at this hour, so you can sit and warm up and have the place to yourself.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are headed up right now, quiet. Roads are good to go right now. Pretty dry, couple icy spots. I'll send it back to you. We have Meredith in Vale. He's getting prepped. Goat cheese coming up.
I'm
for
getting
Sammy.
hungry. I'm getting super hungry right now. Now, do they serve breakfast at Alpine and Antlers?
We do. Breakfast is going on in the hotel right now. It's also open to the public. We're just sliding off to the side, trying to stay out of everyone's way. Whipping up some goat cheese burrata here this morning for you, Trisha.
Okay.
Trisha, they have a full bar here. Mimosas, Bloody Marys. Be a good way to start the day.
Wowee. Yep, and you guys are so close to the slopes right across from chair number 12, Strawberry Park, and then just steps away from Centennial. All right, I'll let you guys get cooking. So thank you very much for that. So Ken Hovey and Sammy Shipman at Alpine and Antlers, and this is in the Beaver Creek Lodge. So if you know where the buses drop you off by the covered bridge in Beaver Creek, and also Christie Sports is a good landmark. It's just around the corner from Christie Sports. They've got fun seating inside. They've got a big deck outside. So it's pretty cool. But let's take it over to Meredith now. So she's been standing by at the Dobson Ice Arena, checking out the Yeti Hockey. Hey, Meredith, how's it going?
It's good. So their practice just ended and the Zamboni is out. As you can see, I was trying to hitch a ride. I honestly wanted to get on that Zamboni this morning.
I know. You know what? I love it. While most people are sleeping, these hockey players have already been up and at 'em. They've completed their hockey practice. I mean, that Dobson Arena, they are almost around the clock with their late games, their early practices, whether it's for hockey or for the ice skaters.
I'm honestly really impressed. When I first was hearing about this practice, I was like, wait, is this AM or PM? I was so surprised that these hockey players are up this early practicing. Yeah. And I'm such a fan of the Dobson Ice Arena because I was here just 2 days ago and this whole place looked completely different. It was an after party type of situation for Powabunga, and so they had DJs and lights set up. They have such incredible events here, and then they turn it over and they have hockey, as you were saying, hockey players practicing in the morning and then games at night.
Yeah.
Dobson is just got it going on.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, turn around. Let's see that Zamboni. And I think people have this fascination with the Zamboni too. I love it. And you're right. Dobson Arena is such a versatile location. We have the ski and snowboard swap there every year, and then also, Powabunga, like you mentioned, for the big concerts. You were there also for Charlie's show a few weeks ago with the Skating Club of Vale, and I know the Ice Spectacular is going on. But it's neat that it has so many uses. Hey, but have you ever heard of the ice bumper cars? Have you seen those?
What is this?
Okay, so they're these big, like almost like a big inner tube. Then they're colorful, and you sit in them, and you can rent them. So when they're not busy practicing hockey or the ice skating, Dobson Ice Arena has these. They're called ice bumper cars, and you can bump into each other and hit your friends, hit your family. It's a fun thing to do. So we'll have to get some pictures or some footage. Yeah, so add that to your list.
We should do a VDL bumper car moment.
Yes. That
sounds so fun.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the many things happening. Okay, we'll let you go because I know you guys got to get your interview. But all right, Meredith Kirkman, she's standing by at the Dobson Ice Arena, which is across from the Vale Public Library, just steps away from the east end of the Lions Head parking structure. So just another thing to do. They do have public skating, but you got to go to the website or call for hours because, as you can see, very busy with all the other activities that are going on with practices and rehearsals and events that are happening at Dobson. So that's a look at what's going on today. We got a lot more of the show. Let's go to a quick break and we'll come back with headlines.
we go. Miller in motion. What? Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be burping the baby.
That's a great moment right there.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off to the races.
We don't need any more trick plays.
Touchdown!
But we could all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
Join us in a virtual presentation for this year's Eagle County Public Safety Awards. Help support those individuals and safety agencies that work daily to keep us safe. Sunday, December 19th, 6 p.m., youtube.com/StartingHeartsVale. Call 970-763-5306 for more information.
All right, want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for this headlines report. You can find them. They're located right outside of Minturn with their Roastery Cafe, and then also their location right by where Ken Hovey is. The escalators on your way up to Beaver Creek. You had that beautiful view of the sunrise this morning. You can find them there for tea, for coffee, for all sorts of pastries like empanadas and quiche. So check them out if you're looking for a way to fuel up, to fuel your adventure before getting to the slopes. But here's what made headlines for Tuesday, the 14th of December. I can't believe we're almost already halfway through the month. But on the cover, we've got some cross-country skiers. They're over at the Vail Nordic Center, cross-country skiing in Eastvale. Finally, enough snow to be able to go out there and do some classic cross-country skiing. But headlines for today, sharing rides to the slopes. Colorado's new carpooling apps are drawing yearly interest from drivers and riders. And through, though how much they'll lessen congestion on I-70 is up for debate. More on that on page A3. Also in today's paper, the community market in Edwards closes to move just over to North Star Plaza. Eagle County Food Bank announces temporary closure of its Edwards location this week. You can find out more on page A4. And help on the way. Eagle County schools to reopen 2 early childhood classrooms as staffing challenges start to ease. More on that on page A2 in today's Vail Daily. You can grab today's paper, find out things in the events calendar, see your friends in Town Talk, as well as in the Vail Live section. And we'll be showing some of those Vail Live pictures later on the show today. But go to vaildaily.com to find out more. But we're going to take it out to Ken Hovey right now. He is standing by at Alpine and Antlers with Sammy Shipman. All right, guys. What's been cooking there? You guys look like you've been scrambling around.
Well, Tricia, I'm going to let me take this one away because I know you're going to be full of questions at the end of this because he's making goat cheese. So we'll take this one. Sammy, great to see you. Sammy is up here. We are at Antler and Alpine.
Yep.
I almost said Alpine and Antler, but it would be okay if you Googled that for Beaver Creek. I'm sure it would show up. What are we making today?
All right, today, Tricia, we're making goat cheese burrata. It's one of the apps on our winter menu. It's something I did a long time ago when I worked at Game Creek and just hadn't done it in a long time. Got a hankering to do it again. So what we got here is we've got basically a whipped goat cheese mousse right here. We've taken and prepared by whipping the goat cheese with a touch of cream just to fluff it up and fold in the whipped cream. It's going to give it a nice, light, airy middle. Then over here is the base for this, Tricia. We have mozzarella curd that we've softened in boiling water that's been salted. So really simple how simple this is to make. We're going to just take it and we're going to press it out nice and thin, nice and even, so there's no bumps. As you can hear, we got breakfast going on in the background, Tricia. We're open for the season up here. We're doing breakfast. New this year, we're doing brunch. And then also our dinner menu is exciting this year. So what I've done is I've laid out some plastic to protect it from the counter. I've got the cheese pressed out really thin. So this is, although it is a goat cheese burrata, we are still using a mozzarella shell on the outside. we take our mousse that we prepared, and we're just going to tie the ends up basically at this point. We're just going to make a little parcel. The cheese is very pliable. We're going to use our hands, and we're going to pull it around, and we're going to pull the cheese over the mousse, and we're going to tie it off and plunk it into ice water. And it's that simple, Trisha. You can make your own fresh burratas at home. That simple. So now I'll show you how I'm going to prepare it at the restaurant with one that I made this morning. So, well, that's chilling down. We're going to make a quick little dressing here. We have golden raisins that we soaked in vermouth, a little sherry vinegar, pine nuts that we've toasted in advance, white anchovies that we've chopped, chopped parsley, and then pressed lemon olive oil. You can also make that at home if you don't have pressed lemon olive oil by using just the lemon peel and steeping it with regular olive oil. And we're going to hit it with a little bright lemon zest. Make sure to wash the lemons thoroughly well before you do this, since you are going to eat the outside of the lemon. This is how simple it is right here. You just give this a stir, season it lightly, and we've got our basically relish salsa. Now, you definitely want to prepare this cheese in advance. Like I said, this one we've done first thing in the morning before you guys got here. So it has time to set up. Since it was very soft and pliable, we're going to open it up, and you see, looks just like the burrata you'd buy at the store at this point. So, to plate this dish in the restaurant, we have a pesto. We call it a superfood pesto. We make this with kale, spinach, arugula, and then Parmesan cheese and olive oil. We're going to take a dollop of the pesto down. We're going to take our cheese and place it right in the pesto. And we're going to get our salsa nice and wet with that lemon olive oil. And we're going to top this right over the top, making sure to get the moisture on there. And we're going to finish with a little bit of, this is pimenton d'Espelette. It's a mild French chili pepper. And we'll get burrata without crusty bread to have with it. We're just going to arrange this neatly around the plate, give you something to eat with it. And this is how it would go out to the table of the restaurant. Right there, Trisha. So,
What?
So,
I just need a fork, Trisha.
yeah.
I need a fork, Trisha. I'm going to send it back. Like, before we do this, but by the way, delicious. Look at her. Salivating. She's salivating.
Who doesn't love cheese, right?
Come here also, Trisha, because you can have breakfast. Check this out. This B-roll that I have for you to share of the arcade. As I was walking in this morning, I was like, you could come here, you could have breakfast, lunch, and then send the kids down there. This is like, I don't know, 40 yards away from where we're standing here in the kitchen. That is awesome. So come here. What are the hours here?
The hours at Alpine and Antlers are 7 a.m. to 10:30 for breakfast, and then I can't express this enough. New this year, brunch, 11 to 2:30. There's a place in Beaver Creek now to get breakfast after like 11 o'clock. Have a Bloody Mary. You know, work all night, ride all day. You know, this is now the place that can fit your lifestyle to come in and grab a breakfast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, if that's your thing.
Oh my
dinner,
gosh.
5 to 9:30.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sammy. In the kitchen. So I mean, like, you're a true maestro, my man. True maestro in the kitchen.
Yes. Sammy, I had to tell him this. So Trisha, we have our own resident goat though. Sammy wouldn't let me bring him.
Oh.
I think yeah.
Totally.
Sammy, what do you think of this? Time it, Emma. Come on. Emma's like
the goat.
To share this
the
fun.
goat. The goat. We're talking goat cheese. Oh
yeah,
man.
there he is.
There he is.
That's George. He's a resident of my house at Gypsum.
Oh
It's
my
not that
God.
kind of goat though. But anyone that sees a goat, Sammy, they instantly get it.
Nice to see you as well. Thanks so much for stopping
Okay.
by this morning.
Hey, Ken, take a bite. Grab a fork. Tell us how it tastes.
Am I allowed?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want I'm not. You know what? I'm not the guy that eats. It's delicious. I'm not
It's
the guy
okay.
that eats in front of the camera in the kitchen. It's not
Scott
sanitary.
Scott Sternberg wants to
doing
see you eat the food.
Too bad. Too bad, Scott Sternberg. Not gonna happen. You can think about me eating the food. You can use your imagination. I'll send him a picture of it. It's awesome.
You've been
I'm gonna send it
tainted
to you
from
guys.
your
Thanks so much.
former life as a TV host when you got in trouble for eating on the air. We remember those days. We remember those.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I got other things to do. I gotta go get a haircut this morning.
Bring in Sammy one more time. Hey, I gotta ask Sammy. Sammy, how are reservations looking Christmas week? I know that reservations very, very important. Are you booked to the hilt
Busy,
for dinner?
Sold out several nights already, which is it's a good problem to have.
Okay, but for breakfast or brunch, do we get reservations for brunch?
Reservations are available for breakfast and brunch still, yes.
Okay, and then lunch.
Hold on, Trisha.
Oh. Oh man, I wish I was there. Bring some home and all right.
It's so good.
I bet it is. I bet it is. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. Sammy, thanks for always bringing the sizzle to the show. We appreciate the hustle back there. Boy, we got hockey practice. We got people hustling in the kitchen. How have you started your morning today? All right, guys, thank you so much. All right, yeah, lots of things happening. The Valley is up and at 'em already this morning. Hopefully that's inspiring you to get out and do something today. Hey, let's take it. Do we want to take it to a break, or do we want to talk a little bit about the mountain and what's been open? A lot of people don't realize that we now have more terrain open at Vail and Beaver Creek. This happened over the weekend due to a lot of that snow that Mother Nature brought in last week's storm, that late week storm that we got. So we now have over about 1,200 acres on Vail Mountain. They've opened up Northwoods as well as Sourdough Lift. These are the eastern lifts open in Northwoods Bowl, and then also Sourdough, which is kind of a nice green run and blue run area. And then Back Bowl's, of course, not open yet. Game Creek Bowl, not open yet. But we have a lot of the front side lifts open, which is good news. Now, there is still limited terrain. Not every run is open. We have so many runs on Vail Mountain. So we have portions of runs and catwalks. You can go all the way down to the bottom over in Vail Village, down to Gandhi 1, and you can also now go on Born Free all the way down to Lions Head Village. So a couple different ways to do your day. And of course, if you end up at one village and your car is parked in the other, hop on the free in-town shuttle bus. It operates pretty much minute by minute. You know, you can look at the signs and it lets you know, oh, you have 3 minutes to wait. And then the next one comes in 9 minutes. So a good way to kind of plan. You will have to wear a mask once you hop on that public transportation. So make sure you have one in your pocket. Although they do have some on the bus too, but it's nice to always have one just in case you need it. But that's a quick look at the terrain report. We'll be back with more VDL after this.
Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
This is the sound of a gift that keeps it simple. No late-night assembly, no batteries required, no complications. An Omaha Steaks gift is easy to give and a joy to receive. This holiday, give the gift that's simply perfect. Just a little holiday wisdom from Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com/TV to order the perfect gift today for just $99.99, and we'll include 8 additional burgers free.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, we are back with the weather. I want to let you know what's happening today. It's a little bit warmer this time of day than it was yesterday. It's in the 20s, upper 20s at that, but the real feel still kind of feels more like in the teens. We're looking at a little bit of cloud cover and some clear skies, and then we'll see that cloud cover increase throughout the day. Our high today will be right around the 40s, so pretty warm for December, and our overnight low back down into the 20s. As we look at the roads, here's what we see things moving quite smoothly. And then the next couple of days, that could change because our weather is about to change. For your Wednesday, snow showers mainly before 2 p.m., then patchy blowing snow after that. Highs in the 30s, and then we could see some wind conditions as well. We'll see winds out of the west, 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation, it's up there. We're going to be seeing some snow. We won't get as much as we received in the last storm, maybe about 2 to 4 inches possible, and then a little more into Wednesday night. And then Thursday, a 20% chance of snow showers, mostly sunny with a high of 36. A little bit cloudy in the morning, and then we'll peter out throughout the rest of the day. And then sunny by the weekend. So that's a quick look at the weather. The roads, that could be changing as well. Right now, things are running pretty smoothly. Do keep in mind that when things thaw during the day, they freeze overnight again. So there are black ice, black patches of ice that we call, and they sneak up on you. Definitely, you can't quite see them, but they wreak havoc on the roads. So do take it slow out there, especially once we do see the storm rolling in. Allow plenty of distance between you and the car ahead of you. Allow extra time to get to your destination as well. But hey, let's take it up to Meredith. She's standing by near the ice, but the fun ice. This is the arena. All right, Meredith. Good to see you guys. Hi, Brent. I feel. How are you? Okay, Meredith.
You're pretty lucky, Trish. I'm standing next to two smelly boys right here.
Oh.
They just ended their practice, and I was so shocked that they were practicing here at 6:30 in the morning. Is that typical for you guys?
Typical, yeah.
Yeah?
We've been practicing at 6:30 a.m. for, I don't know, 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it must be a nice way to wake up with the boys, get that heart racing. So let me do a quick introduction. This is Brent Sands and Dom Panetta. They're two players on the Vail Yeti hockey team. So for our viewers that aren't really familiar with Yeti, walk us through some of the history of Yeti.
Okay, so we started about 8 years ago. For those new to it, it's actually called senior hockey. Senior, I think there's about 2 or 3 leagues in the States, and it's basically where guys go when they're done playing. We have quite a few guys that play professional hockey and Division I college NCAA hockey. So it's where you kind of go. We're lucky enough to still have the opportunity to still play hockey right here in this mountain town.
Yeah, absolutely. They're killer players, and the games are so fun to attend. It's awesome to get off the slopes and just have such a different activity than just your typical bar scene or going out to the restaurants. It gets rowdy, and they sell drinks and some snacks. And games are typically about 7:50 in the night, right?
Yep, puck drop will be at 7:50. We'll start warming up around 7:30, and puck drop 7:50.
That's awesome. And tickets are also super affordable. It's like $10, and you can bring your family, you can bring your friends. And I hear that we have a big game coming up this weekend.
We do.
Yeah, who are you playing?
We play the Breckenridge Vipers. They're our biggest rivalry for sure. Friday night we play in Breck. Turtle Bus is actually taking some fans over there, so go to their website, get in contact with them if you want to go watch us in Breck. But Saturday is the big game. That's when we're going to pack this stadium with 1,000 or more people and get it going. There's going to be a lot of fights, a lot of goals, a lot of hits. It's going to be a fun weekend. Like Brent said earlier, if you ever seen the movie Slapshot, that's what you should expect on Saturday if you come to the game.
So the Vipers are big rivals. Who else are some of your big rivals?
Jackson Hole is also one of our big ones. They're a really good team. So is Breck, but any mountain town team, we love like saying, hey, we're the best hockey team, ski team, or ski town hockey team, you know. So any chance we have to play those teams, we like to beat up on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And give us the insight. How's the team playing? You've
Yeah.
had a couple games so far.
Yeah, so Jackson Hole, we played them 2 weekends ago, and they're a really good team. That was our first games of the year. That was their like 8th games, so you know it was a little tough for us, but definitely got us in shape, got us ready for this weekend. So this is when you'll really see the Yeti start to perform really well, I think.
Awesome. And do we have any new players to look out for?
So we got a new kid, young guy from, I think he played in Alberta, played junior hockey in Alberta, which will be good for the Brett games because those get a little out of control. And you know, those Canadian guys like to mix it up. So there's a few new faces. I'm terrible with names, so I'll let you read it in the program.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to be in the fans screaming for you guys. It is something you do not want to miss. So Friday and Saturdays, you can find their whole schedule online at ValeYetiHockey.com. They're also on social media, but we will see you guys there. We got to come cheer on our homeboys this weekend for the big rival team.
I got a question.
So, thanks again. We'll send this right back to you, Trish.
Okay, hey, I got one more question for these guys. Hey, first of all, it's going to be super exciting. Breckenridge one night, Vale the next. I mean, absolutely crazy. But tell me a little bit about the FDNY, the Fire Department New York, at Vale Yeti Hockey. I mean, this is pretty cool to have a team traveling that far. What's the story behind this?
Yeah. So the fire department actually comes here twice this year. They're a big team. They're a bunch of meatheads, is like what we like to call them because they're all strong. But yeah, those are good weekends to come. The first one is right the first weekend after Christmas break and New Year's. So the 7th and 8th. Come to those games. Those will be really fun and rowdy, like she said. But yeah, we have teams from everywhere. St. Louis is coming. We got some teams from out east coming. But yeah, FDNY is a big one for us. They're starting to become a rival of ours. So we love playing them. We obviously respect what they do. But when we're on the ice, no respect.
Okay, all right, you guys. Hey, thanks so much for your time today. I know you've been up early and you got to get on with the rest of your day, but you can learn more. You can go to ValeYetiHockey.com, get your tickets, learn about the players, and if just learn more about the team. Get the gear, wear the green. We can do it all. Okay, thanks, you guys. So fun. And in Dobson Arena, once again, it's right on the east end of the Lions Head Village parking structure on the bus route across from the Vale Public Library, and it houses so many fun and special events. But let's take it out to Ken Hovey. He's standing by. Are we taking it out to Ken?
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. All right. We want to let you know. Okay.
Oh, wait, there he is.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's find.
Hey, Trisha. Good to see you. Something's going on with our technology that I can't hear you, but I can read your lips, and you can hear me. I'm headed on down. I wasn't joking about getting a haircut today. I'm not actually going to have it done. There's nothing left. Rocky Mountain Hair Company. I've got to scramble back down to the Beaver Creek Lodge, but before I do so, I wanted to show our viewers where we get our namesake from for Beaver Creek Resort. And as I was walking down to meet with Sammy earlier today, just shot this quick clip. If you're curious as to how Beaver Creek got its name, there it is. Look at that sunrise that we had this morning. Just fantastic. And then, of course, where the restaurant is located is just off to the left there in the Beaver Creek Lodge. But there was Beaver Creek first thing this morning. If you are coming up here, no new snow to report. However, it looks like a chance, potentially starting tonight, lasting into tomorrow morning, that we could wake up to a few inches. Here's one more shot, actually looking back up to the covered bridge. If you're thinking about doing some holiday photos with your family, come up early around, I think I've walked up about 6:45 to 7. I know it's hard to get the kids out at that hour, but there's no one up here, and that would be a beautiful spot to stop and get that family image. I got to scramble, Trisha.
Okay,
It's
all
time.
right.
I'm headed
We'll
down.
let you go.
Yeah, we're
Okay, we'll let you go. And I loved how Ken was right there. That was lift number 6. That is the chairlift gondola combination. It's called the Centennial Express. And then just to the east of that is our Haymeadow Express. That acts as the beginner area. And then you can go on up. And we've got the upper lifts open for you as well. We have Chair 8, Cinch Express, as well as Chair 5, Red Buffalo Express. So a little bit more terrain open up at Beaver Creek. Hey, let's take it back out to Meredith. She is over at the Dobson Ice Arena.
This went to outside TV.
Oh, we're back.
What's up?
Okay, all right.
Skate around a little bit. You guys want to take off?
We're going to do a couple hot laps for you, fans.
Oh,
to show you
good.
how fast we can go.
Okay.
How about that?
I feel the need for speed. Let's see it.
Yeah. Hey, there's our friends over here.
Yeti Hockey, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Woo! Yeti Hockey, let's go. Thanks, guys. That was fun. That's so cool. They've got way more skills out there on the ice than I do. Oh, awesome. So fun to see all this activity going on this morning. Like, who needs coffee? Like, we are energized with what's happening out there. But we're going to take a 2 break. When we come back, we're going to have more weather details for you, your lens of the day, Beaver Creek activities, and more.
Subaru and our retailers believe in giving back. That's why, in difficult times, we provided 150 million meals to Feeding America. And now, through the Subaru Share the Love event, we're helping even more. By the end of this year, Subaru will have donated over $225 million to charity. This is what it means to be more than a car company. This is what it means to be Subaru.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Get more information at ValeYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
All right, time now for your lens of the day, but I'm actually going to do your helmet of the day. Lens of the day brought to you by Eyepieces, the art of vision, and you can not only get eyeglasses and beautiful sunglasses there, you can also get all your goggles, and you can get your prescription needs taken care of as well. Did you realize you could actually put a prescription, a little separate piece that goes into your goggles? It's really cool technology. So if you're kind of dealing with the fog of your glasses and then putting the goggles over and everything, that will help you out. But another thing they do is they sell helmets as well. And so this is, of course, an integral part of the equipment equation for skiing and snowboarding. This is the Anon helmet. Anon is a Burton brand. And the model is the Merak Wave Cell. This one comes in a matte black finish. It's got all the venting that you need, of course. But the Wave Cell, I don't know if you can kind of see in here, but all these little, that kind of yellowish, it's like a little honeycomb. And the wave cell behaves like a network of hundreds of interconnected shock absorbers. So it connects to your head in the outer shell of the helmet, and it helps distribute the impact energy through its network of cells. So that it reduces the impact forces, like the crumple zone of a car. Kind of think of it like that. And then it helps divert rotational forces by flexing and guiding. So a lot of big words, a lot of technology, but the one main thing is It won technology behind the Mirac Wave Cell from Anon. If you want to find out more, stop by Eyepieces. They have several locations, whether it's right next to the slopes in Vail or Beaver Creek or Lion's Head, over in Edwards as well. They even have one over in Snowmass, just in case you're traveling. But I had a chance to go up to Beaver Creek yesterday, and I was able to pick up the brand new Valar Center program, and they are chock full of different events that are coming up. And this week alone, we're starting out the holiday series, and this is such a great time to go up to the Valar Performing Arts Center. The Dallas String Quartet is going to be there on Friday, and it's really cool. You think string quartet, is that going to be just classical music? Not quite. This is where Bach meets Bon Jovi. So they play anything from Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses and just some other fun things. They've got just great sounds, and they're going to be all decked out in their holiday gear, holiday wear. They're going to invite a few more people on the stage, too, so it's just not the four of them. So this is going to be Friday at 7 p.m. And then the next night, we have Lacuna, and this features Tom Hamilton. And Tom Hamilton plays with American Babies. He's also going to be with Joe Russo's Almost Dead, which just announced they're coming to the Gerald Ford Amphitheater this summer. So Tom Hamilton, he's a guitarist. He's teaming up with Holly Bowling, who's a pianist, and they're going to improvise. They've got this improvisation going. They have had one recording, so they have a new album out, and they're going to be taking the stage, and it's just going to be an awesome sound. So this will be on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. So a couple of shows going on this weekend. And then once we get into the holidays, we have a Christmas Carol going on next Monday. Tickets are almost sold out for this. This will be at 7 p.m. So if you want to check out a new twist on an old classic, I'd get your tickets now for this. And then Christmas with the Five Browns. So that is happening on Tuesday, December 21st. And the Five Browns, they're siblings. They have come here many, many times before. They love the Valar Center stage. We actually bring 5 grand pianos and put them on the stage, and they all play together. So really cool sound, really cool interactions between the siblings as well. So that'll be on Tuesday. And then a Rhythmic Circus Holiday Shuffle happens on Monday, December 27th. So a lot of things going on over at the Valar if you're looking for things to do up in Beaver Creek. Here's a couple other things that are going on. We've got Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Cheer, a week or two long celebration of all things holiday. And then on New Year's Eve, they'll of course have that fireworks display, the torchlight ski down. So it should be a lot of fun with everything happening later on this month at the Beeve. You can find out more by going to the events calendar, beavercreek.com/events, or you can also go to valarpac.org for any shows up at the Valar. And once again, it does tend to sell out up there, about 530 seats, and a lot of people procrastinate and they wait for the last minute, and then the tickets are all sold out. So if you're thinking about going to something, just book the tickets. You won't be disappointed. But we're going to take it to a commercial break right now, and we'll be back with more from Beaver Creek when we return.
View our curated collection of the best eyewear from around the world. Find your favorite brands and be introduced to new lines of eyeglasses, sunglasses, and goggles. See in style with prescription services done in-house at Eyepieces of Vail. Schedule time with one of our optometrists or get a comprehensive digital eye exam. Our on-site laboratory allows you to get your prescription done quickly so you can get back out there. Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more. together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
We all seek to experience adventure, inspiration, beauty, and joy. We search for stories of those who have that undeterred spirit to drive on, get up, affect change, and inspire us. We long for the places that are familiar, but are curious about the unknown. Live the adventurous life. Welcome to the world of outside television. In Search of Speed gives us an all-access view of the United States ski team as they train and compete to be the fastest in the world.
When everybody's on the same page, that's when you start to gain a lot of momentum as a team. And that's what we're building towards.
Normally we get up, have a good breakfast, get a good warm-up in, spin some type of cardio, get the blood moving, get the muscles firing, and yeah, then we get ready and then we're out here ready to roll.
If I'm gonna do this sport, I want to be the best I can be, and I think I can be really good.
The in-depth interview series, Outlook, hosted by Pat Parnell, looks at the lives of athletes, musicians, and leaders in the outside world.
I knew the footage was way out there. I'd never been skied before and never would be skied again.
You learn more from your failures than you do from your successes.
There's been times when I've just jumped on my bike. It changed my life.
The Unreal World. This series breaks free from reality and reveals how the groundbreaking mountain bike film Unreal from TGR and Anthill Films came to fruition.
It's probably the most challenging film that we've ever done.
I nailed the impossible timing. I have been dreaming of that shot for 5 years.
Professional big mountain skier Chris Davenport hosts Dispatches, a series that offers news stories of triumph, drive, and those who have a willingness to positively impact the world around us.
We used to go out to the sea, and we used to gather shellfish. I knew then he had salt water in his veins. That's where his strength come from.
I just remember thinking, man, I just don't want to be here. But then what do? You just keep going.
This guy was born to be adventurous. He's born to do fun stuff, crazy stuff. The vulnerability that he experienced on that journey is hard to match.
Liftoff is an adventure reality series following Yoki Summer, one of the world's best wingsuit pilots, and Nicolo Percella, a world-class big wave surfer, as they attempt to switch sports.
I'm gonna work the hardest I possibly can in this time to make it possible that I get at least one shot of riding a wave at that size.
In that moment, you're putting all your concentration into what you're doing.
The series Maverick Moments brings you into the world of big wave surfing, following some of the best in the sport as they travel the globe in search of the biggest waves known to man.
If you don't have passion, what is life? Gotta have something that makes you feel alive inside.
Join professional athlete Cam McCall on the series Locals as he discovers the reasons why top athletes call certain towns home.
Now you are officially indoctrinated into the Rock Island culture here.
Yes!
Pretty much like a local. That's the goal of the entire trip.
Outside Television tells human stories of inspiration, adventure, exploration, and joy. There is so much to experience on Outside Television.
Good morning and welcome back to VDL. Ken Hovey here with Tiffany at the Rocky Mountain Hair Company. And when I show you where it is, you're going to go, easiest place ever to come to in an awesome location. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ken.
I took my hat off for this.
Thank you.
I say that because, like, as a guy, you know, anyone that says they're not worried about their hair is full of it, right? You got to keep it looking tight. And what a great space you have, and what a great service you provide. I love it. It's so stylish here.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Ken.
It looks great. So tell me, this is a new space to you.
Yes.
We're going to share with our viewers in just a minute exactly where it's located. What is your specialty here?
So my specialty here, Ken, is bridal hair and makeup, but I also offer services for the whole family. So I also do haircuts for ladies, gentlemen, and children. And then I also offer color and blonding services.
And anti-graying, which is where I'm getting at with this. I love your space, and if we could, Emma, I just want to share the B-roll that I took as I came scrambling in here this morning. You are located here at the St. James Place, right as you come in. I mean, you could just like pull right up to your front door.
Yes.
What a great location, and what a great place to be here at Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
So as you come in, I noticed to the side 2 chairs, but then I also noticed an entire line of products. What do you have here?
So I have some really awesome products for the ladies and the men. To start off, I'm going to highlight this Air product. It's a new product created within the last year, based out of Scottsdale, and it's actually infused with crystals.
Quartz and green tea.
Quartz and green tea. This is a flexible hold air spray, and I love this because it will hold your style, but you can still run your fingers through your hair.
Okay.
You ladies know what I'm talking about.
Yes, and my wife is a hair person. She has beautiful hair, and a lot of products there. And so each one of these is so detailed, like to get you a certain look. Because let's face it, you deal with the elements when you get up here.
Oh yeah.
Like I've never had a good hair day in my life, but some people come up here and they have bad hair days. You have the remedy for what's going on with the atmosphere.
I do. Another favorite I have is the Olaplex number 7. This is great. It actually reduces frizz and flyaways. It protects your hair from the damaging UV rays, and it is also heat protectant.
Now, is this something for all hairstyles?
This is for all hairstyles. Men can use this as well.
Stocking stuffer.
Stocking stuffer.
That is what I'm thinking, guys. If you're thinking just super easy, come up to the St. James, come by and tell them you're seeing Tiffany.
Last
and grab
minute
a stocking
gift.
stuffer. Yeah, that would be great. What else do we have in this lineup?
So, I also have from the Air the Shine Spray, which is infused with mica and lion's mane mushroom.
Okay.
And that creates a lot of natural shine within the hair. So it's great. As you were saying earlier, we do have a lot of different things here that can kind of customize the style needs for every individual.
Here's my question. There's a lot of guys that are wondering this. I'm seriously contemplating this. My wife puts up with enough of me at home. There's by no way that she ever watches this program. I'm thinking about picking up some hair product for her today. Can I safely do this? And she's not going to be like, no, that's not my style. I don't use that.
Yeah.
I could do this.
Absolutely. I would say your go-to would be the Olaplex Hair Rescue Kit. Whether your hair is in good shape or bad shape, living up here, everyone's hair is really dry.
Okay.
And this is the remedy. It's also smaller sizes, so she can sample it and see which product she wants to continue using. This is just super great for all the ladies for moisturizing their hair.
Guys, you are welcome.
Yes. Great gift, easy to wrap.
Boys, I just did you right. Call her up,
yes.
Pull up here, she'll have it ready for you, she'll put it in the car, and you just drive away. It's the easiest gift that you could ever give, and it'll show that you care.
Yeah.
This is a random question. Look at what I'm dealing with here. Anything for men?
Oh, absolutely. I love the Redken Bruise here. This is the texture pomade, and this is great for anyone. It styles your hair up or down. It's movable. It's flexible.
Trisha's looking. See, this is when you know Trisha's in. Trisha, she says it will help even me.
Oh, even very good. Very good.
Hey, Trisha,
I know.
Real quick, if I was to come in, her husband, and pick something out for you that you'd be like, the Trisha, this version of Trisha, which one would it be?
You know what? I think the sampler sounds awesome because it is good to just try it and then see how your hair reacts to it. But Tiffani, I got to ask you a question. I hear that 2022 is going to be very busy for weddings. How far in advance? Yes. How far in advance? If people are, getting married, getting engaged during this holiday season, they got to start talking to you right away.
Yes, I'm already booking for 2022. July is filling up very quickly. I have some inquiries actually for 2023 as well. So get on those bookings if you're engaged, and congratulations.
Okay,
cool. Trisha, really quick. Oh yeah, here's your website. Trisha, I'm going on the record as giving Tiffani the Ken Hovey stamp of awesomeness approval. Like if I was to have her, I just met her, like, I don't know, 9 minutes ago, and I just showed up a total mess, and she just dealt with everything, and here we are.
I love it. I love it.
And you know how weddings can get, so I feel much at peace here in her location.
Oh, I know. You know what? It is nice to have someone that knows what's going on with your hair on the day we wed. Hey, but if we have holiday parties, can you do updos for us?
Absolutely. I can do updos. I can do Hollywood glam waves. I know that 1920s style is very much in right now. So yeah, I can do any type of style you need.
Oh, I love sitting in the chair and how.
All right. All right, well, Tricia, we're going to send it on back to you. Thank you so much. We had a little trouble with your audio on that end. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We've got more with Meredith. Thanks so much, Tiffani. Again, come see her here, located right within the complex here at the St. James, Rocky Mountain Hair Company.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Hair Company. You can see their website right here. You can check out for appointments, consulting, bridal. Well, brides, hey, if you are getting engaged this season, talk to Tiffani and get yourself on the books for your wedding date. But we've got some weather we want to tell you about right now. This weather report brought to you by Carrots, creating heirlooms for the past 5 decades, 50 years and running. But our weather's going to change throughout the day. We're going to see the clouds move in, and we'll see the storm approach by Wednesday. So this is good news. We could use as much snow as we get right now. Anything that Mother Nature can help us out. So today, kind of similar to yesterday, but with more clouds. We'll still have a high of 44 degrees. Our overnight lows, very mild, just in the 20s. And then when we go into Wednesday, the next couple of days are going to look like this. On Wednesday, snow showers mainly before 2 p.m. and then patchy blowing snow after 2 p.m. Winds picking up as well. We'll see wind speeds 20 to 30 miles per hour out of the west, gusting as high as 45. And then we're going to see that go all throughout Wednesday and Wednesday night. Thursday, about a 20% chance of showers after 11 a.m. And then we'll start to see the sunshine return for your weekend. Here's a look. The roads are looking good right now, but when we do see that stormy weather come through with the snow falling, allow plenty of distance between you and the car and the vehicle in front of you, and allow plenty of time to get to your destination. But let's take it out to Meredith right now. She's standing by the base of Lion's Head. Hey, Meredith, I hear that we can now go all the way down to Lion's Head. We got village access.
That's exactly right. I was out all yesterday, Tricia, skiing, and it was gorgeous out. I can't even begin to tell you. And the snow was so good. So yeah, the new terrain open on the mountain is that you can ski all the way down from Lion's Head, which is just wonderful. You know, this space right here, right under the chair, it still needs a little bit of snow. So not everything still on the front side is open, but you still can access top to bottom over in Lion's Head. And then all the way over on the other side of the mountain, they opened up chair 6. You can go all the way up and then catch chair 11, which is now open. And so Northwoods, North Star just opened, and it was incredible. The snow conditions, it's so soft. I can't even believe it.
And you know what? I think that's so great that you went there yesterday. So our big storm was Thursday into Friday, and then we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You were still getting great conditions, a little bit of fluffy powder in there, that long end. So that's super cool.
Absolutely. And you can just see 2 Skinners are just heading up.
Oh, you know what? I don't think they're supposed to be doing that right now. Not when the mountain's open. You know what they need to do?
Right
they need to go to Cripple Creek tomorrow, because they're having representatives from both mountains and the Ski Patrol and National Forest Service, as well as Vail Rec District and Vail Valley Foundation, about a couple of events, like Skimo events. But they're going to talk about, uphill access and the rules.
Yes. Well, that's important. We got to respect our mountains. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I was up here yesterday, and I was talking to a ski patrollee, and he said that based on the snow that we're going to see on Wednesday, they're really trying to open Game Creek Bowl next.
Okay.
That's their next big open is Game Creek Bowl, and then they're also looking at Chair 5 runs as well. So that was kind of some insider view.
Okay.
But it's really based on this next snowfall.
Yeah, and then Meredith, we were opening at 9 a.m. in all the villages, Golden Peak, Lion's Head, and Vail Village. But starting Saturday on the 18th, we'll start opening at 8:30. It'll still be closing at 3:30, but 8:30, people will be getting on the mountain right now.
Exactly. You can see a small line right behind me. There are first chairs over here at the Eagle Bond Gondola. But yeah, it'll be exciting just to get up there just a little bit early, especially on those powder days when you can get up there by 8:30.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you had a chance to get out there and enjoy it. I know you've been so busy with everything you've been doing and work and all the stuff with the dance teams and everything. So, okay, I'm glad you enjoyed your day out on the hill.
It was
I love it.
beautiful. Just like the warm weather, the blue skies, and the snow conditions. It just doesn't get better, Trish.
Okay,
We live in paradise.
I know, we definitely do. Okay, all right. Thanks, Meredith, for that. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about bell ringing and the Salvation Army and how you can help raise money for the local food banks.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room. The Ice Spectacular returns to Dobson Ice Arena in Vail on December 23rd. View the amazing ice skating talent from Olympic, World, International, Team USA, and other seasoned professionals, including Mirai Nagasu, 2018 Olympic medalist and U.S. national champion. This 90-minute show will provide high-energy entertainment for the whole family. More information and tickets are available online at vailskatefest.com.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. All pass prices reduced 20%. Prices go up November 21st, so purchase yours now.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Breckenridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, I want to give you one more look at the weather, and things are going to be changing from today till tomorrow with the beautiful blue skies and warm weather. Today we'll see our highs reaching into the 40s once again. We're already almost near 30 degrees right now. Temperatures were really almost rising overnight, it seemed. And then overnight we'll see 26 for this evening. And then the next couple of days look like this. Here's what we're going to have for our snowstorm. Wednesday, snow showers and then patchy blowing snow in the afternoon, a high near 34, windy with west winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour. So this is something to think about when you're driving, especially over those higher mountain passes, the visibility that could be occurring or the lack thereof with this storm coming through. So we could see a little bit of that snow tonight and then into Wednesday and then lingering into Thursday, about a 20% chance of snow showers in the morning, and then we'll see things taper off throughout the rest of the day, and then sunny by Saturday. And then mountain conditions, we're seeing more terrain open. As Meredith mentioned, we opened up Chair 6, Rivermont Express. We opened up Northwoods. We opened up Sourdough. These are the easternmost lifts on the eastern side of the mountain. A lot of people waiting for those. And then we also opened up more terrain at Beaver Creek. So we not only have gondola number 6, the chairlift gondola combination, Centennial Express. We have Hay Meadow Express accessing beginners terrain at the bottom. And then we have more beginner terrain now with Chair 5 and Chair 8 open up for you at the top. So Piney, Powell, Mystic Island, Booth Gardens, that's all open for you. And that's a great place to learn. So if you're getting your ski legs back or just want to kind of start out a little slower, go up there. And then you can always download at the end of the day. The gondola is available for you to just download right back to the base area of Beaver Creek. But speaking of Beaver Creek, we're over by the ice rink now. Ken Hovey has found Sue Wolin Brown, and she's with the Salvation Army of Vail. All right, guys. Oh, it's so good to see you, Sue. Thanks for making it today. And this is part of our Slifer Smith and Frampton Foundation nonprofit spotlight. So we're really happy to feature this during this season. This is a big time for the Salvation Army and the bell ringing. Tell us more.
Thanks so much, Trisha. You just took everything away, but that's okay. I could just sit here and look at Gracie Lou, the sweetest little canine that there is. But thank you so much, Trisha. Good to see you this morning, Sue Ellen. This is that time of year that everybody wants to help, right? You have that giving spirit. They can do it through the Salvation Army by simply ringing a bell.
Yes, we have all kinds of programs that help people in need in our valley, but one of the big fundraisers of the year is bell ringing. And this year, we not only have bell ringers at all the local grocery stores, we also have a virtual bell ringing, and there's a $15 match. So if you donate online...
Virtual bell ringing. This is good. I like this.
So there are many ways to give, Kim. So if you go to vail.salvationarmy.org and then go to the virtual bell ringing link, you can donate and your money can be matched.
Click away, match it. That's what I like. I like when I give $1 and somebody else gives $1. You're like, I only have $10 to give. Well, guess what? That becomes $20, and that can make a significant difference. What do the funds go to here locally?
Well, there are a lot of different programs that we do. For example, we help people all year round with rental assistance. We keep people in their homes. We have a food pantry. We feed people. We help with utilities.
I know that you also help like when people break down on I-70.
Yeah, that happens too much.
That happens often.
And sometimes we have to help with car repair and lodging.
Health issues that might put them out of work. This is something, locals, that you can put a few dollars into and it actually might come back to benefit you down the line. I kind of see it as paying it forward.
Let me just give you a couple examples of that where people are doing just fine. We've had several fires and a big flood this summer where people have lost everything.
Mudslides, I saw in Avon, like right
Beaver
through people's
Bench,
homes.
right at Beaver Bench. And right now we have a special fund too for the Liffview fire victims who lost everything.
So you could earmark it specifically for that?
Well, not with the virtual bell ringing, but I do have a Liffview link. But yes, but the bell ringing basically helps us help people who are in an emergency situation.
And here's the deal. I'm going to make it easy on everybody out there. I go through it too. I'm walking in the city market. I've already given 3 times this week and they're eyeballing me. They're giving me this look. And you know they want some money. Grab some change out of the car. Out of your anything you put in there helps.
And sign up to ring the bell. It's so much fun. You can bring an adorable prop like your pet.
Come on. What would happen if I held on to Gracie Lou? Oh my gosh, Gracie Lou, you sweet little thing. Let me tell you something. Matching donations is one thing if I can inspire you with it. Look at Gracie Lou. She's in the holiday spirit. Oh my gosh. Where are the bell ringers this year?
We have them at the 3 city markets in Vail, Avon, Eagle. We have them at Village Market. We have them at Walmart and Ridley's Market.
And can people still donate their time? Like, can I sign up to do this?
You betcha. You just go to the same link I mentioned, vail.salvationarmy.org, and there's a link to sign up. And it's just a 2-hour shift. It's 2 hours out of your season, and it can become a great, fun family tradition.
I'm going to go look, and I'm going to sign up. I'm going to bring my kids down there. Trisha, remember when we rang the bell? When we used to work for that old beater TV station. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yes, I remember. And man, and you know what we would do? We would stand outside. Because I think they feel bad that you're standing. We had a tactic. We're like, we're standing outside. We're not going to be inside.
We would, Trisha and I, we would like, hey, we'd just like call you out. You'd be trying to get by us. Come on over here, team hugs. That was when you could hug people in public.
You rocked it out of the ballpark. I still have an old picture of Trisha with Gracie Lou in my office.
Oh, I know. I was just trying to find that picture.
Did you have anything else for this morning?
You know what? I think it's such a great way. And you know what? Need knows no season. It's not just during the holidays. So don't forget about the Salvation Army after this. But thank you so much, Sue, for coming up. And
Trisha, great show, by the way. Really good to see you and to see Meredith. We've got more coming up. There's potential for snow at Beaver Creek tonight, so we'll have that in the morning. But I've got to scramble over there to the parking lot. I wish I would have saved my goat cheese that Sammy made over there at Antler and Alpine.
I know.
I could have maybe traded it, with the parking lot attendant in exchange for my $15 parking.
Totally. Totally. Okay. All right. We'll let you go to get your car out of the garage. All right. Yeah. So once again, this was the part of the charitable foundation of Slifer Smith and Frampton, our nonprofit spotlight, and we thought we'd highlight the Vail Valley Salvation Army because right now bell ringers are in need. And the charitable foundation of Slifer Smith and Frampton supports local community through needs-based giving. They focus on families, youth enrichment, and environmental stewardship. Give to one, give to many. You can learn more at ssffoundation.org. So we want to thank them for providing this nonprofit spotlight today on this Tuesday, December 14th. That wraps it up for us today. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.